Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay and this is Joelle, and we are Registered Dietitians with Seaway Valley Community Health Center. So today we are happy to be here and we're going to be talking to you guys about breakfast.
So as you can see, we have laid out quite a few options here, and we just wanted to give everyone the opportunity to see how easy it can be and how simple it can be to just put together a simple breakfast, especially when it comes to having those busy mornings now that we're getting back to school and trying to figure out a whole new routine. So please know that you don't have to do every single one of these. These are just different options. Feel free to try them. Feel free to chat with, your kids or the teens at home, see if there's anything that interests them. And yeah, breakfast can be, often that type of meal where we find a lot of comfort in that meal, so we only like to stick to maybe one or two options and that's it, and that's totally fine. So this is just us trying to show you how you can make it balanced.
Yes, so we know that many people don't feel hungry in the morning either, so it can be common to skip breakfast altogether because it is so hectic and busy in the morning, or as you get older, maybe hitting the snooze button is a little bit more enticing, but breakfast is important, and why it's important is because we need energy, so breakfast is the meal that kind of fuels us so that we can get through the school day. It's also a good way to start your day off in terms of making sure that you meet your nutrient needs by the end of the day. So, fiber and protein, if you skip breakfast, you're less likely to meet those needs, or you're kind of playing catch up as the day goes on. And then also for improved concentration. So again, we talked about, getting that energy as the day goes on, but it's also good to kind of fuel your brain so that you can really learn when you're in school, and absorb the energy and all of the new knowledge that is coming your way. Okay, so now we're going to dive in a little bit deeper and talk about what we mean when we say a balanced breakfast. And Joelle is going to run through all of the different options that we have laid out here for you guys and explain it just a little bit more.
Yeah, so over here we have a great example. Well, these are all great examples of balanced breakfasts. Really quick and easy to assemble and put together. So here we have yogurt. You can choose any yogurt that you like. We have just a vanilla yogurt here. Added some frozen fruits and some almond clusters, oat clusters here. So you have your fiber, your protein. Here as well, you could have some whole grain pitas with clementine, and we have some wow butter here. So especially if this is something that you are eating maybe at school, before school, if you have to pack a breakfast to go somewhere and there are allergies, you can always rely on the wow butter, or you can just choose any other nut butter or seed butter that you like for good protein. Here we have a homemade yogurt parfait. So we just have some yogurt here, add some ground flaxseed, nuts and seeds of your choice for some extra protein, and then we just topped it off with some fresh raspberries. And then finally here we also have a oatmeal. So we just took some quick oats? Yeah, steel cut oats oatmeal. We just use 1 pack, and then you can mix it with any type of nut butter, seed butter that you like for extra protein. Again, sprinkled it with some extra ground flaxseed for more fiber, and topped it off with some berries.
Okay, so now you have a variety of different ideas for breakfast, inspiration, but you're probably wondering, how can we ensure that we have enough time to actually prepare these balanced breakfasts before everyone is out the door for school in the morning? So our suggestion is to take some time either the night before or pick a designated night of the week as your preparation time to plan and prep these breakfasts so that they're just in the fridge ready to go. So this could be like making eggs. Any type of egg dish is really good to make in advance, and then you can serve like a frittata all week, for example, or you could do egg McMuffins and freeze them, and then you just have to pop them in the microwave the day of. You could do eggs in mini muffin tins or in muffin tins and freeze those, reheat them, and serve them on the way out. Really great source of protein. Pair it with a piece of whole grain toast, and it makes a balanced breakfast. Other options for preparing the night before, so even if it's just setting the table, like bowls, spoons for cereal, those little tasks can go a really long way when you're really busy in the morning. Even just setting the food out the night before. So if you're gonna do instant oatmeal, put the packet with the bowl and maybe have the fruit ready in the fridge thawing if you're using frozen fruit, all of those things can go a really long way. And
Yeah, so a lot of different ways too that you can kind of just have like grab and go breakfast. You can have some of these staple items like in your kitchen, in your cupboards, ready to go as well. So, and it can still be very balanced, right? We all have those mornings where we're rushed, maybe we overslept, maybe everything's going wrong, and that's totally okay. But there's still ways that you can still, have your balanced breakfast as much as you can. So something like these, like the little yogurt tubes or the yogurt drinks, are great to just grab and go. So it's a great source of protein. You can pair it with maybe a granola bar for extra fiber, extra grains. You can even grab an apple, an orange, banana, whatever fruits you have, and just pair that also with a granola bar. Pair it with maybe another yogurt. You can grab these little wow butters, for example, are in little packs, so you can just rip one off, bring it with you, and you're on your way. What's really nice too about even frozen fruits is that everything's already pre-cut, pre-portioned, everything's ready. So this is something you could, like Lindsay said, maybe leave on your counter the night before. That way it's ready to go in the morning.
in the fridge.
Oh, in the fridge, sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant, in the fridge.
Yeah, if you leave it in the counter, it might get
Yeah, don't do that.
But, so looking for things that travel well. So those are things that, you don't have to sit down at the table and eat your breakfast as you would maybe supper, but things that you can eat in the car, or, your kids can eat in the car, or on the bus on the way to school. Sometimes that's, the easiest option, and you can be confident that you're sending them on their way with a nice balanced meal. So that's basically our tips and our suggestions for putting together a balanced meal on busy school days. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back next week.
Bye, thank you.